we're gonna go through a bunch of stuff that I picked up. Went to a store here called CD Trader, and that is the letters CD Trader, not like, oh, I'm seedy, like I want to make a trade, not like a CD trader, but like Charlie Delta Trader, right? And they specialize in just doing a whole bunch. It's like an old store that you would go into, and there's just shelves and shelves of CDs, and they're all separated by like rock, metal, rap, whatever. And it's just kind of a mess, right? Everything's just everywhere. The big thing about them is that they also do movies and records and all that sort of stuff, and they are one of the few places I've seen that are decent for their pricing. So they have like the giant bin that's like 3 Blu-rays for $12, I think it was, and 5 DVDs for 10 or whatever. And you just, like, none of it's organized. You just have to pick through everything. It took us about an hour or whatever. I picked up a bunch of stuff, and we got to catalog it, and I'll go through what I picked up here. Just let me grab my app here. We'll start with some Blu-rays, maybe. No, we'll start with DVDs. So, I only got a stack of... This is not a DVD, that's a Blu-ray. I only got a stack of 5 DVDs from the bin. Only 5 that I really cared about. I was looking for the 3 Ninjas, the first one. I would have taken the second one as well, 3 Ninjas Kick Back. All I have is Knuckle Up, which is like the worst 3 Ninjas. But I would have taken the other 2. I was looking for 1. I was thinking of picking up Ghostbusters as well, but I think I have it on Blu-ray. I don't know. I wasn't feeling it either way. They had a shitload of... I don't know if you remember, but they released a like 2-pack of Ghostbusters 1 and 2, and it's like a green cover, a green like box art or whatever. They had a whole bunch of them, so if I really want them, I'll go back and get them. But for now, this is my stack here from the DVDs. Starting with Mortal Kombat Annihilation. I have the first Mortal Kombat. Let me see if I can get my other... Let's see. So, I have my other Mortal Kombat or whatever. We gotta check to make sure that movies are actually... I haven't checked any of this stuff here yet. And, Annihilation is not a good movie by any means, but it is kind of fun. Kind of a fun movie. I've been wanting to watch it again. I think one of the big problems is that they hit it out of the park with some of their casting, and then they changed some of their casting for this one. Specifically Raiden. They had Chris Lambert to begin with, and now who do they replace him with in this again? It's been a while. I can't remember who they replaced him. It's hard to read these, so. But I remember as a kid, that was such a bummer. That was such a bummer of a change. We got GoldenEye. We were talking last night a little bit about it, but GoldenEye is like one of my favorite Bonds, if not my favorite Bond. GoldenEye is not... Or, sorry, Bond movies aren't generally something I care too much about. But I really like this one, and I don't know how much of that... Just checking the discs here. I don't know how much of that is because of the N64 game. I would say probably a whole lot, but maybe more importantly, I think it's because this Bond movie came out when I was like the right age for it, you know? James Remar, that's right. Yeah, it is such a downgrade. It is such a downgrade, for sure. Next up, we have Jaws 2. Yeah, this one was just picked up because, you know, I have Jaws. And now I have Jaws 2 as well. No real specific reason otherwise. A little bit of a nick on the side of that disc, but not too bad. It'll be fine. I can't remember the last time I've seen this movie, but I will probably pop that in at some point. Now we're getting to some real shit. So one of my favorite VHS tapes that I had, I still have it, but I don't have a VCR anymore, it's like a disgusting movie because of the subject matter, but I really, really loved 8mm. Just this weird, like, Nicolas Cage venture into the dark web of snuff and snuff films or whatnot. Joaquin Phoenix being some, like, creepy, like, punky porn store dude who helps him find, the purveyor of the snuff films or whatever. It actually has an insert, which is kind of cool. Because it's not very often anymore that you see inserts for DVDs. This disc looks a little grimy. This one could use a good clean. There's a giant fingerprint on the side of that one. And I've talked before about how I don't like these discs that don't have like a front or a back. Like they don't have they're double-sided or whatever, because one side always gets really grimy and you can tell which one is like the front because of it. That being this one here, because it's a little grimy. I can't wait to watch this movie again though. It's been a while. It's been a while. And then for DVDs, last but not least, I've been thinking about this movie recently, but Austin Powers. Again, I had to fill out 5 out of my choices. So, I don't have this movie, and I've been kind of getting the urge to maybe try it out again. It has an insert, but it's not a great one. I don't like... You know what? I'm going to do the opposite here. Hold on. I'm going to do the opposite of what I've been doing. Camera up one layer. Do that there. Okay. I don't like this insert, really. But whatever. If this gets lost, I won't mind. You know what's weird about this though is that when we enter the movies, they get scanned, right? These 2 barcodes on the back are actually completely different barcodes. So it's kind of interesting to me. I wonder, like... I'm gonna try scanning both and see what happens. So the barcode on the sleeve actually doesn't read properly. It actually doesn't read, so I think I'm gonna throw that sleeve away completely. And now it's causing a bunch of issues here, so hold on while I fix this. That sleeve sucks. Anyways. It's kind of a classic. Austin Powers. Kind of. Let me add these movies. You can see them adding there. Okay, add more movies. Let's get into the Blu-rays. So the Blu-rays, I have 9. I have 9 Blu-rays. Starting with The Force Awakens. You know, just to really have all the Star Wars stuff. That's really it. I actually thought this was a 4K version, but I forgot that there was a long time there where Blu-ray would just do black discs, even if it wasn't the like upgraded version. And that's one of these. So this is just a standard Blu-ray. Oh, this is a code for the digital version. Along with pick 4 Disney movies. It's hard because that light makes it so that everything bounces off of it. Pick 4 Disney movies for $1. Good inserts, I guess. What are on these discs? So we have the main disc and a bonus disc here. Bonus features. Secrets of the Force Awakens: A Cinematic Journey. For the first time, discover the complete story between the making of Force Awakens, revealed in in-depth footage and exclusive interviews. Yeah, I mean, I don't care. I don't care about that. The table read. Building BB-8. Crafting creatures. Blueprint of yeah, all of this stuff I'm not going to watch, probably. To be honest with you, I'm probably not going to watch this movie again in general. But if I ever wanted to, and for some reason no longer have Disney Plus, hey, now I can do that, I suppose. Out of the sequel trilogy, this is the one that I like. Because the other two, I believe there are long-ass podcasts with me denigrating them, degrading them. Anyway. Speaking of movies that kind of suck, this is the Elizabeth Olsen Godzilla movie. Again, just a movie that to fill out the collection, really, more than anything. It's been a long time since I've seen this one. This one I would probably rewatch to give it a shot here. I don't know if that'll catch there. But you, anytime you see Godzilla for ostensibly free, you jump at it. Double disc as well. Not for individual sale, this one. Yeah. Yeah, I don't remember this movie being good at all. But you know, again, at least I have it. Worst comes to worst, when the apocalypse happens and we have to survive the winter, maybe we might get like 3 seconds of burning fuel out of it if we have to burn it in a barrel. Who knows? Blue Oyster Cult's Godzilla is way better. Agreed. Agreed. The Invincible Iron Man. I've been wanting to collect more of these animated movies because I actually like the DC ones way more than the Marvel ones, but I like the animated movies enough. And again, when you're talking like 3 for $10 or whatever, it was a steal of a deal to get that. Starring in his first animated movie, 1080p beyond high definition. Beyond high definition. A lone warrior, a suit of armor, our only hope, Iron Man. You can tell this is a, this is old. One of the selling points is 1080p. Beyond high definition. That's right. I am excited to watch this one. I am excited to watch this one. I'm not very excited to watch this one, but I picked it up because I've been on record as saying I've never seen this movie. And now I will see this movie. I will see this movie now. Now because I own it. Again, never seen it. Haven't seen it yet. I've been in a Ninja Turtle-y mood. Again, they sure love their adverts, don't they? Their inserts, their advert inserts. Take back the streets in a new movie game. Play it today. Download from the App Store. Trying to get it to focus. Focus, camera. Anyway, we got 2 discs here. This writing is way too small. I can't read any of that in the dark here. So, if you want to know what special edition garbage is on here, go ahead and look it up. This was a steal of a deal. This is a kind of awful movie, but holy shit is it so much fun. Drive Angry. Anytime you get Nick Cage doing a B-movie horror plot or whatever, I generally have fun. And again, for like, I guess it would be like $3, essentially. I'm okay with buying that. No inserts at all in this one. Disc is a little grimy, but not too bad. Excited to watch this one again. That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be a fun watch, along with this. Maybe do a Nick Cage double feature, where he drives angrily. We have a Drive Angry night, with Drive Angry and Ghost Rider. Single disc. With an insert ad. Make Believe. Introducing the 3D world created by Sony. I don't think Sony created 3D. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. As you know, I've been recollecting X-Men. And one of my issues last time I went and did a haul is I couldn't find X-Men 1. Well, there it is. They had X-Men 1. So, they had the good edition here too. 3 discs. How to do your digital copy, because this came out when people were still learning how to use internet and digital copy stuff. And disc 1 is the movie itself. Disc 2 is special features. 5-part interactive documentary. Crazy. Bunch of TV spots and ads for the day. And disc 3 is the DVD version, if you still had a DVD player when this came out. So, I'm excited to revisit the X-Men. I am excited. Why did that one turn out that color? Weird. And in the same vein, they had the Wolverine, so I had to pick that up, complete the collection. If you remember, I was kind of saying how I remember basically nothing about this movie. That still holds true, so I'll probably rewatch it at some point here soon. I do like that Hugh Jackman does not look like Hugh Jackman on the back at all of this. I'm trying to make it so that you can get a close-up without the glare. Doesn't look like him at all, which is pretty hilarious. This is for the digital copy. Free Wolverine second screen app. I don't know what that's all about, but 2 disc. Disc 1, I'm guessing, is movie. Disc 2 is... oh, disc 2 is the DVD. Okay, this is a Blu-ray, DVD, and digital copy combo. That's what's going on there. Oh, and also, free exclusive Marvel Digital Infinite comic. So there you go. There you go. Getting some of these inserts back on is a nightmare sometimes. Gets stuck on the plastic of the case. And then last but not least for Blu-rays, I don't necessarily love Avatar. I think it's okay. But when you have the special Fuck You edition for $3, you pick it up, you know? So this is the first Avatar 3-disc Blu-ray set. All new 3-hour collector's extended cut with alternate opening. I'm probably not watching that ever. 8 hours of never before seen material. Over 45 minutes of deleted scenes and more. Holy shit. Take a look inside, shall we? So, oh, this is still a case. Okay, I was trying to open it here. Oh, we take that out here. Still just a case. Then we got a little booklet here. Whoa. Oh, shit. Okay. Kind of looking in the monitor here to see. These are all where the discs are here and the pages. You know, if you care about like Avatar stuff, it's actually a really nice little package here. Really nice little package. So this is what tells you what's on it here. 3-disc extended collector's edition. Disc 1 is the original theatrical release. Also the collector's extended cut with 16 additional minutes. A special edition re-release with 8 additional minutes. Optional family audio track. All objectionable language removed. So if you want to watch this with some like really young kids or whatever, you have a version you could play with them. That's kind of neat. Kind of neat, right? Disc 2, Filmmaker's Journey. Deleted scenes never before seen. Exclusive documentary, Capturing Avatar. A message from Pandora and production materials. And Disc 3, Pandora's Box. Scene deconstruction, production featurettes, Avatar archives, and Blu-ray disc live portal. And that requires a BD Live enabled player. Which I don't know that the PS4 necessarily is, but I don't know. I've never tried. So that's everything that's on these packages here. This is literally just for what's it called? The like metal detectors outside of a like Best Buy or something. We throw that right out. That's garbage. The official guide to the fascinating world of Pandora. This is an advertisement for a book. It's in the Avatar world, I guess. So yeah, like I said, I don't necessarily care about Avatar. I thought the movie was okay. Would I watch it again? Probably at some point. More than anything, it was just the fact that I needed to fill out my my groups of 3, and I saw this edition there, and I was like, fuck yeah, I'll pick that up for cheap. Why not? Okay, so that is it for Blu-rays and stuff. But I wanted to I got 2 records as well. So we have this record I have on CD I've had for years. Bob Seger and the Silver Bullet Band, Live Bullet. This is just a really great record. So the fact that this was in their kind of like clearance rack, they had a shitload of these. I had to pick one up. This is if you like Bob Seger, this is one of the like quintessential albums. Very, very good. Great live album. Has a lot of classics on it. Bo Diddley, Traveling Man, Catmandu, classic, Turn the Page. Just a really fantastic album. That here. And this one just seemed too cool. This seemed too cool. So what this is, Around the World in 80 Days, right? What this is, let me read this to you. Great movie adventures and sound and story. The thrill of hearing a story come alive via the spoken word, even to this day of television, is a large part of a child's education. There's something magic in a child's mind being able to imagine scenes and locales by the suggestion of spoken word. The use of imagination is the first step in the development of the creative mind. The stories on here are spoken word retellings of these stories. Black Beauty, Call of the Wild, The Time Machine, Mutiny on the Bounty, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, The Invisible Man, The First Man in the Moon, Journey to the Center of the Earth, War of the Worlds, and Around the World in 80 Days. I thought that was just way too cool to pass up, so I needed to pick that up. I'm gonna give that a listen to. Should be neat. Like a, basically like a, not a podcast, what the hell are they call it? Like an old, like, radio play or something on album, though, with those stories. Yeah, that's cool. That was a cool find. And a few more other things that I was thinking of picking up that were more expensive. But I didn't, and now I'm thinking of it. And I've been thinking about it for the last 2 days now. I'm thinking of going back and picking them up. Let's add these to my collection here. Ghost Rider's already in my collection. Add is new. I have it on DVD, not Blu-ray. X-Men is on your wish list. Change status to in collection. Wolverine is on your wish list. Add to status to change, or change status to in my collection. Beautiful. All right, there we go. All right. So that is my haul from the other day. Pretty fun, pretty good time.